All right, let's talk about storytelling in terms of hair and makeup artists when you're working on sets and working for a specific brand. Typically, when you're doing hair for a brand, you're either selling a dream or you are being relatable to the customer, and it's up to us to have this conversation with the client to see what it is we're trying to give them. So this photo, I actually pulled over on Sunset Boulevard to take this picture because I was kind of blown away by the marketing for this, because we all know that Arrowhead tastes like toilet water, but I might mess around and buy Arrowhead because of this one advertisement. And what they're doing in this photo is that they are being relatable. This girl, she has very long hair, very curly hair. You also would keep in mind that they're shooting at the beach. So when you shoot at the beach, there's going to be salt in the air, salt in the water, and that typically causes frizziness in the hair. And with this picture, I would almost say that the hairstylist might not have done much in this situation. They might have added something to maintain the curl because they knew that the salt water was going to mess around with it. And then eventually, as they're shooting throughout the day, you see that the frizz is coming up behind her head, but the angle and the shot and everything about it makes it so incredibly relatable that you want to believe that you are that effortless and beautiful even when your hair is frizzy on the beach. So I feel like this ad did an amazing job of being relatable to the customer, but also for the hairstylist, it's one of those situations where less is more. It's better to let the environment do what it's going to do to the hair if the brand is trying to relate to their customer. On the flip side, this photo is selling a dream. Because I've been in this situation so many times, I would assume that in this picture, there isn't actually any wind happening during this photo shoot, that wind is created by a wind machine. But because the background is gray and overcast, it would be believable that there was actually wind happening. The hair in this is very undone, but the wind is blowing in the perfect way. They're selling you a dream that you would look this effortless, that you would look this chic even when the wind is blowing in your face. This is one of those photos to me that is a perfect situation of all of the elements coming together when usually you're pressing the wind machine and it blows around looking crazy. This photo captured the perfect moment to look chic and effortless and sell you this dream that if you wear these Valentino sunglasses, even when the wind is blowing in your face, that you're gonna be the envy of everybody else. So the techniques for these two things are very similar. They're working with the texture of the model's hair. They're not doing too much to it. In both of these cases, you can't see that there's any sort of iron work. Nothing looks like it's actually been touched by a hairstylist, but all of it is incredibly intentional. So when you are doing hair, especially for a client, you sometimes can get the canvas, and the first thing that you want to do is assess the situation, because part of being a professional and working in this industry for a long time is knowing when to work something and when to leave it alone. And I think that both of the hairstylists in these ads did a great job of kind of pulling back, working with the natural texture of the model, and either selling the dream or being relatable, and it gave the brand exactly what they wanted.